Hey guys, yeah, I gained all that weight back. I've been deciding and trying to think about whether I wanted to make more videos on my channel. Trying to figure out what direction I wanted to go into. And so I started watching a lot of my old videos and looking at all the progress I made with my weight loss, looking at the different directions I tried to go with my channel. I wanted to come back and at least give you a recap. So all of those keto weight loss videos took place 6 years ago, which is so crazy to believe. I think I was 34 years old. And now, being 40, I wanted to come back and let you know what happened in those 4 years. Well, one thing, I gained all of that weight back and I couldn't figure out why. I didn't know what was going on, but I knew that I just could not keep weight off. And then I turned around and I was 207 pounds. So yeah, that is what I was looking like. I started working, I was working as a teacher, and it was so tough for me to go back into the school district. I had a really tough time with a couple things that were going on that year, and just my class. I had some really tough students in that class, and it wasn't the career that I wanted. And so getting up to go to work sometimes was tough. I loved the kids. The kids were my favorite part, but prepping and creating curriculum and being pressed to get students to get certain, test scores, it was all just too much, and it wasn't the field that I wanted to be in. So I noticed that every time there were cookies in the lounge or donuts for teachers or whatever type of sweets, I was gravitating towards those, and I would eat them and I would crave them, and my sweet tooth just came back with a vengeance, and I just felt like there was nothing I could do about it. So that whole year of teaching, my diet just went out the window. I didn't really care what I was eating. I was just trying to get through the school year. When I finally got through the school year and we were coming up to leaving for summer break, I knew I wasn't going to go back to teaching, and I knew I was finally going to get started in the career that I love. And I'm excited to share that with you guys in later videos. But I was thinking to myself, okay, this is the time I need to get a hold of myself, my diet, my health, everything. So I decided to step on the scale. And that's when I realized I was 205 pounds. I had gained everything back and some change, and I was so upset, so defeated. I felt horrible. But I said, you know what? I know what works. I can do keto again. It worked for me. I could do this. I tried keto. I saw nothing, no results, nothing. It didn't work. And I was so confused, like, what's going on? I stuck with it for like 2-3 weeks, and I gained weight. I gained another 2 pounds. By the time I started really trying to figure out how I was going to make these changes, I was 207 pounds. So that's when I really started doing my research, and I figured out something was wrong. I didn't know what it was, and I wished I would have realized this my first go round, but I figured out eventually, after researching, trying different things, that I was insulin resistant. So I realized at that moment that I was insulin resistant. I went ahead and I started just diving into that world, figuring out everything I could, doing so much research, trying to figure out where to start, what that meant, what that looked like, how I had to change, how is this different from keto, all of the things that went through my head. I started tracking everything. I started tracking my weight. I would poke my finger every day. I would check my blood glucose level. I was telling everybody. I was talking to my family about it. And it turned out a lot of my family was insulin resistant or pre-diabetic. And I didn't really know what that meant. It sounds so crazy, but I didn't know what it meant to be diabetic. I just thought, like, okay, you have problems with your insulin, but I didn't know what that even looked like. I couldn't put it all together. And it made me dive deep into that world. And I have all of the data. I would weigh myself every morning. I would prick my finger multiple times a day. I would have my fasting glucose levels. So I want to share what that looks like with you guys. You might be going through something similar. It's very eye-opening if you are, and there's so much to learn. But as we always know, every body is different. Every person is not going to have the same journey, but I want to share all of the data that I collected with you. Maybe you failed at keto. Maybe you gained all your weight back and you cannot figure out why. And I want to share this with you because hopefully it'll unlock some things that you might be struggling with. So if you aren't subscribed, I really encourage you to subscribe. I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, but I also am going to be posting a lot of videos. I have all the data, I have all my weights, and I want to share this journey with you. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, please subscribe to my channel and continue to watch as I just kind of take you with me on what happened and what happened as I gained all of that weight back, and how I started to understand my body and truly understand how to get healthy. So I look forward to making more videos soon, and thanks for watching.